Before I say anything about the game, um, big props to the Shrek XX Carlos who sent me this jersey. I'm going to put an annotations here, link to my last video if you didn't get to see it that I made early before the Steelers game. Thanks again once for the Christmas present. You're awesome, dude. Um, Dallas had it. Dallas had it in a tough game in a very hostile atmosphere against the best defense in the league. We had them. And we let it get away from us. We let them come back and win this game. Tony Romo is one of the main reasons they're able to win this game. Romo had 3 picks, had a lot of throws over guys' heads, and we can't have that. You really saw what Romo brings to the table in the positives and the negatives. That touchdown pass, Romo's probably the only very few quarterbacks who could have made that pass, able to scramble for so long and then able to get the ball off to T.O. for the touchdown. Great play. He's also the same guy who can throw a pick at the worst time in the entire game. I was saying before when we got that last drive when it was tied at 13, saying, "Come on, guys, don't play for overtime." We should have played for overtime. We may not have won, but would have extended the game, gave us a little more better chance than that. What kills about this game is that we had it, and not just that, but to see how our defense played today. And I'll give our team props. Of course, Pittsburgh gets most of that. I'll talk about that, but I got to give our defense huge ups because let's say something. I said I didn't want to get too high on this defense in these last 2 games because we played bad teams. Our defense really showed up against a good team and played well enough for us to win. And really during the game made up for a lot of mistakes our offense and special teams would make. Muffing kicks, turning the ball over. Dallas, the defense would respond. But the Steelers won how they usually win. They don't have a great offense. They have a good offense, but it's not that great. They have an awesome defense, and why they win is their defense plays well enough to keep them in the game, and then they wait for their team to make mistakes or force them to make mistakes, and that's exactly what happened. With what happened today with Atlanta losing, Dallas is in the wild card spot. We've got the wild card spot right now, even though we lost. And I'm sorry I can't get excited about that because we should have taken care of business here. I don't like to back into spots because now you put even more pressure on this upcoming Giants game that, they lost at home this week against the Eagles. But we all know what the Giants can do. And we're going to have to win next week. And then at home against Baltimore, then on the road. And then at home again. No, it's at Baltimore. Is it home? No, it's at Philadelphia. Yeah, at Philadelphia. We have 2 home games, Giants and Baltimore. We got to win out. Washington has Baltimore tonight. If they win, they'll be right on our heels. Atlanta's not going away. They have a very easy schedule coming up, and they're a good team, so they're going to probably win those games. The NFC South has really stepped up record-wise anyways, and it's going to be one, if any NFC East teams get there, because the South looks like they're going to take some stuff. I'm just very, very, because I was so high on this team this game. Because everyone was counting us out for good reason. We hadn't played anybody good, and the Steelers are a good team, and we really outplayed the Steelers for about 3.5 quarters, and then we let it get away from us. And the end is what matters. And what happened? We let them score 13 straight points on us to end the game. No, wait, was it 7? I don't even know what it was. 17 straight points on us, and to win the game. So that's not going to help, and we can't do that. If we do make the playoffs, which is a big if right now, these are the kind of games that we're going to have. You play good teams in the playoffs, and we're going to be on the road in the playoffs because if we get in, we're going to be a low wild card seed. So you have to win games like this, and that is not it. Now, I get confidence, at least defensive-wise, that defense is for real, that they've got that swagger back. We had a lot of fourth and goals that played well, but the offense. And now I will give props to Tashard Choice, who was excellent. Tashard Choice went above and beyond what I thought he would do. So there's one bright spot on our offense, it's Tashard Choice, who did great in pass protection, but also on rushing, had like over 80 yards of rushing, which is the most any running back has had against the Steelers this year. So he's definitely a bright spot. we've all been saying we want to see him get more touches. He's definitely earned the right to get some more touches. But when your quarterback is turning the ball over like that, you can't expect to win. I mean, we did that against Buffalo last year, and we barely scraped it out. How are you going to do that against a good team on the road in Pittsburgh? You can't do it. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger, and all those guys. They did what they had to do in the waning moments of the game to come out with this victory at home. And Dallas got lucky today with Atlanta losing, so that we've still got, it's not such a horrible thing right now. But we can't do this. We can't just beat bad teams and then lose to good teams on the road when we have them. We had them. Now we got to play another good team at home again in the Giants, who, they won the East since they lost today, but since we lost, they officially got the NFC East championship. So congratulations there. Now we got to go in there and see if we can take care of business next week. So congratulations, Pittsburgh. This was not good though, Dallas. Playing well all game. Well enough to win, and then the pick six at the end. That you can't have that. So on next week, I guess. We had it.